All right, guys, so it is field day 2025, and we've got pink string and antennas strung up all over the place, and even got one on a push-up pole. So we'll go in here and check out what's going on. We are 100% battery operated. You can see batteries down there. We got the big battery on the table making some FT8 contacts, and over there we have the solar batteries coming into a 100-watt solar panel right there. So this is what our field day setup looks like. I have my bag full of goodies that you've seen in another video. The 847 as a backup. Here lately, we've been chugging along with the ICOM 705 pretty much all day. And then I have a 5-watt HT monitoring, a local repeater, inverter right there, computer charger going right there, charging it right now. It's about full, so we're about to take it off. And let's step back outside and see what we're looking at. So I do have a 17-foot vertical that I'm running. I need to do some adjustments on it. This is a 75-foot piece of coax going all the way up there to the antenna you cannot see. But right about there is the bowline. That's a 20-meter quarter wave antenna with 17-foot radials. That's kind of mainly what I've been using. Comes back down, goes into the 705 tuner. And then over here, if you can really see this one goes a long ways both directions. And that is my 80-meter dipole that I plan to use and try out tonight. Then I have a Wolf River coil over here on the table for 40 meters with the 17-foot whip. We got a lot of battery power. We're going to try to run it all night out here in the shed. So this is KI5 WES. This is what field day looks like, guys. 7-3. All right, guys. So it is 6 o'clock Central Standard Time or 2300 UTC. We're still running the ICOM 705 on FT4. It's chugging along. This radio, the 847, I could not get it to work on digital, so I kind of gave up. So we are about right here in the state of Louisiana, and we have a 20-meter dipole going north-south. So you can really see that we're getting that east-west orientation. Typically, throughout the evening, I usually have a pretty direct line into anywhere in the East Coast on my loop. So it's pretty interesting to see what it's doing. Won't be long till we swap over to 40 on the vertical, but that's kind of what it's doing right now. 14.080, 73. Wait for the next one. All right, guys, Easy Amateur Radio here. It is 6:53 Central Standard Time. We're out here getting back started. Made it to about midnight last night. We were looking at sitting at right at 105 contacts. Nothing special. We're back on the 20-meter dipole running FT4, so let's get after it. Alright, so it is 1822 or 122 on Sunday. The 705, it's about 90 degrees outside. The 705 is getting a little warm, so we put the fan on it to cool it down. I find that's a fast way for it to work, to cool down. We have the lights turned on, running off the batteries back there from last night. Turns out they ran the fan all night in here, so it wasn't a big problem. Big batteries holding on fine. Haven't even had to get into the smaller batteries. Will come out here. So I took the 80-meter dipole and cut it down for a 15-meter half wave way up there in the tree this morning, and that dude killed it this morning. And then over here we're still running the 20-meter. That's what we're talking on now on 15, and with the tuner. And what I've learned from field day this year is that 15 meters is the way to go. We're currently at 228 contacts, and a lot of that was 15 meters FT4. So that's what we're learning so far. Stick around. Well, it just happened. I was wondering how long it would take. We had everything going. I have the laptop charger on there, and I have the lights and the fan running off of the Ryobi inverter, which run off of solar batteries, and they just kicked off. It is 1:28. They ran most of the night till about 11, and then from 6:45 to today. So we got about 8 or 9 hours out of them, maybe a little bit longer. So I hooked it just a pair of jumper cables over to this battery. We can see how long we're running. It is raining outside, which is why I had to shut the doors and rely on the lights. It's raining pretty good now. We're starting to take on a little bit of water. Got the coax ran through the door, but this is what field day is about.